All right, scholars, now that we've taken some time to get to know each other, we need to establish some classroom behavior expectations. The first expectation in my classroom is to be in your assigned seat, working on the bell work when your bell rings. There are no exceptions to that because if we begin in an orderly fashion, we can continue quickly in an orderly fashion and learn to the best of our ability. Number 2, bring all required supplies to class each day. A spiral, writing utensils, planner, grade book. Make sure that you bring all the supplies necessary to be the most successful during class. Number 3, if you're tardy or not wearing an ID, you will be questioned by a teacher and you will be entered into the computer system with a tardy or ID or both infraction. And then you will be issued a consequence by one of the admin team. Number 4, listen and follow all directions and stay on task. I'm going to say that one more time. Listen and follow all directions and stay on task. This is a big one in my classroom, especially when it comes to direct instruction. I expect all scholars to listen and follow all directions and stay on task. Number 5, listen for attention getters. If and when we get to work in group situations, it's going to get a little bit noisy. A voice level 1 in a classroom full of 20 plus students just gets noisy. So attention getters will be clapping hands, raising my hand in front of the classroom. We'll practice those later, but you get the gist. Number 6, do not interrupt. Please do not blurt out or make noise or get out of your desk when somebody else is speaking. I expect you to listen when I'm speaking, listen when your classmates are asking a question or answering a question, listen when your classmates are participating in class discussion, and raise your hand if you have a question. That brings us to number 7, and my expectation also is that you be respectful to everyone at all times. My highest priority in this classroom is to be respectful to you guys, and I demand respect back. This is a safe class to talk about historical things or have class discussions, but we must respect each other at all times in order to do so. Number 8, let's talk about manners. Our expectations here at Wellborn Middle School are that everybody uses manners all the time. You address your teachers with Mr. or Mrs., no mean mugging, only positive attitudes in this classroom. Encourage each other, encourage your friends, encourage your teachers, and keep your hands and your feet and your negative comments to yourself. Number 9, be properly dressed. This is a rule for our entire school. If in fact you do come to my classroom and you are not properly dressed, you will head to the office with the proper infraction and you will be talking to one of our admin team, the principal or one of the assistant principals. Number 10, follow all school rules indicated in the student handbook. Let's take a look at our student handbook now. You can simply find the student handbook anytime you wish on our WMS homepage website.